Welcome back to another episode of Just Talk with Gabe. I'm here, my sidekick is here, and so is our guest, Celai West. So make sure you grab your snacks, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And don't forget, if you're tuning in on Anchor.fm, leave me a message. You may just be featured in an upcoming show. And check out our listener feedback to see who has already been featured. Celai, welcome to the show. We are glad that you could join us for another episode of Just Talk with Gabe.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And thank you for being on. It feels like we've been in quarantine forever. So what's the one thing that you have been missing?
One thing that I have been missing, my daily life is probably quarantine on the regular. So nothing really in particular, but if I were to say something, it'd probably be my friends, because every once in a while we would have a sleepover or just a play day in general. But now because of quarantine, we can't really see each other. But That's about it. Yeah.
I think I miss hanging out with my friends too. That's always fun.
Yeah.
I think you said you missed Chipotle too, right?
Oh, yeah, Chipotle, definitely. I miss food.
Yeah,
first.
Chipotle, definitely.
Yeah. So you do it all, but how do you do it?
How do I do it? Well, I just mainly do it one at a time. I would just make sure that I don't want to pile everything up. I just want to make sure that I separate everything, or just mainly do everything one at a time. And for Runway, I probably do maybe like 5 days of shows out of the year, maybe. But yeah, I don't really do a lot of stuff, because people always say, wow, you must be really busy. But no, we're not busy at all.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
How did your journey in the entertainment industry actually start?
In the modeling or Runway?
Kind of everything in general.
Oh, okay. So for modeling, we were at a skating rink, and I was 3, and this guy comes up to us, and it was like, I want to shoot you. And we were like, wait, what? Because we didn't know which shoot he meant. And so my mom had to get to know him first, make sure that he wasn't a creep or something. And so I did the shoot, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. But since I was 3, I couldn't really specifically tell her that, so it was kind of hard for me to communicate it to her. But when I was, I think, 5, I got signed with my first agency, so that's how I started modeling. And for Runway, I was doing a rehearsal for a show, and this guy comes up to me again and is like, are you ready for New York? And we're like, no, not yet. So then next season, he asked if we were ready for New York Fashion Week again. We're like, yeah, okay. So I did that. And I was like, yo, this is cool, but I didn't really like it as much as I liked modeling. So I was just like, oh, okay. And so when I was in Madison Square Garden for New York Fashion Week, that's probably when my career actually started, because when I walked out, I guess Mom was like, she's like a completely different person, because that's definitely not the walk that I practiced. But yeah, that's probably it, yeah.
So you mentioned your walk. You have this signature walk, and it's awesome.
Thank you.
That, or did it just kind of come naturally when you got on that stage? You become a different person. How did that walk come about?
Yeah, definitely. Like when I started doing my heels, my walk changed a little bit. Definitely. And so it definitely just comes with the heels, but I definitely can't walk in heels just in general, but I feel like it's just more of a Runway thing. Yeah.
I'll try my best to explain it, because this is like the biggest question she gets stumped on, because she literally doesn't know either. Nobody knows. Wow. She literally woke up and got on the runway and had that walk. And even I was like, wait, hold on. Who is that? And where did she learn that walk from? Nobody knows where she got that walk from. But I will say, she was not allowed to watch videos of other people's runway walk, because I said, I want you to find your signature walk first, and then you can watch other runway videos. I think it was it before the following New York Fashion Week that we started looking at videos just so that it wasn't walking. She was looking at how they worked the garment, the different poses they did at the runway, and how they transitioned from their pose to turn around to walk away. But it was never the walk. So, yeah, nobody knows she woke up like that. That's literally the only thing we can say because it really came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah, what she said.
Yeah, what she said.
Wait, in addition to everything you do, you're also an activist. So what causes do you support?
I couldn't really hear that. I'm sorry. It's kind of mumbled.
Oh, what kind of
Oh yeah. What causes do you support?
What causes do I support? I definitely support natural hair, definitely, because, you know, I have natural hair and I want to support it. And just mainly like the ethnic hair, like, family, I guess you could say. And I don't know.
Oh, the trees, the environmentalists.
Oh, you're right. I am environmental. Oh, yeah. Yes, and I also am an environmentalist. I for my chatty chick, I have my thing that says every tea plants a tree. So if you buy 2 teas, we plant 2 trees in Africa, somewhere.
The sub-Saharan. They're planted you could choose where you want the trees planted, and so we selected the sub-Saharan area of Africa.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Now that's neat.
Yeah,
that
we
really
just want to go over there and help.
And we would love to actually go over there and actually get our hands dirty and physically plant the trees. We're still trying to work that out.
Yeah.
Now, that would be something fun to do.
You know what?
That would.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you probably would. Gabe is allergic to air, it seems, sometimes. And so we'd love to go with you guys, but he'd probably have to be in a bubble.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You know, but it's funny because I'm allergic to air sometimes. And
we all are.
We all
Even
are.
the dog.
Even the dog. The dog has allergy medicine he has to take daily.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Yeah, we have allergies, but not too bad. You know, itchy eyes, sneezing, you know, sore throat, but nothing like major, like aren't too bad.
To do with major.
Yeah, and unfortunately in our family, that's major.
Oh, no. That's not good.
Mm-hmm. You guys wrote a book together, so tell us about that.
Okay, so the book is called Parents Guide to Kids Runway and the Parents Guide to Kids Runway for Brown Girls. And so basically I'm just saying how to get your kid into runway because my mom has been getting a lot of inboxes from parents asking how to get their kids into runway. So my mom just decided how about we just make a book and we made a different one for brown girls because we realized in my journey that it's definitely very different from any other race because they only pick maybe 1 or 2 brown girls and kids runway out of the whole lineup. So it's definitely a completely different, not setup, but like
It's a different process.
Yeah, process.
Our rules are different. And it's mainly because we tend to do the urban runway stuff.
Okay.
And have you ever heard of that term?
No, I was actually going to ask you, can you explain what is urban runway?
Yeah.
Okay, so urban runway is, I don't know if you've seen videos of girls on the runway and they're like really, really super sassy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've seen that, yeah.
Okay, so that's considered urban runway, and in general, designers hate that. And
really?
So, they absolutely, like a real designer. So there's also a difference between a designer and a person who puts stuff on the runway. So a designer who pays good money to design clothes and spends good money on fabric never wants the model to outshine the garment. The garment is always first.
No, that's true.
And when you see some of these girls who are doing the urban runway, it's more about their performance than it is the garment. So if you are a designer and literally we had to learn, like a lot of times Celai didn't get picked because they would look at her and then be like, she's black, she's super fierce on that picture, oh, she's going to do urban runway. Celai doesn't even know how to do urban runway. But they would automatically clump us. And she was the only black girl in most of the lineups that she walked in with the kids' runway.
Wow.
So when they pick a brown girl, they're going to go through all your images, all your videos. They're going to check your social media. And if they see that you're doing urban runway, you automatically aren't going to get selected. So that book just kind of goes over the rules. If you're a brown girl, what things you do not want to post on your social media because you will kill your chances of getting selected.
Oh, I think everybody needs to read that.
Yeah.
You know, I know I've seen on social media girls that want to be models, and they're very, I guess, their pictures are very, you know, fierce, but to the point where it's like kind of hip-hop fierce, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it seems to be what everyone's trying to do.
Yeah, they're trying to go the over extra, and so I think that everybody needs to get that book. Where's the book available?
The book is available on Celai's website, celaiwest.com/author. There's also, if you go to her page, there'll be in the menu the author page where it'll have both books available. They're $9.99. We weren't trying to like kill anybody with the price or anything because so many people ask us the question. We were just kind of trying to streamline the process, you know, for those who really are interested. Because, again, like I said, there would be the parents that ask and then do the polar opposite of what you tell them. So then it's like, well, if you really want to know, then you're going to pay $10 for a book and find out. And that's how you weed out the people who are really serious and those who just are trying to waste time.
Well, I agree with that.
Yeah.
And actually, Linda, I'm glad you're on, because I was going to ask you a question, kind of as a parent. You supported your daughter, and you know she's achieved such success at a young age, and she's humble and she's kind. As a parent, what has your particular journey with her been like?
Oh, my journey with Celai. It's definitely been a journey of learning. I feel like sometimes parents always say, like, you know, everything comes from the parent and the kid soaks it up and they absorb everything like a sponge. But I also feel like there's a huge part of learning that us parents do when it comes to our kids. And the biggest thing that Celai has taught me is I was a little bit more flexible when it came to her hair and the things that we would do for her hair until she was like, absolutely not.
Wow.
I did not ever want to straighten her hair, but I wasn't opposed to blowing it out with the blow dryer to stretch it out and make it fluffy, make it bigger. And at some point she's like, no, I'm not even doing that anymore. She kind of went through this whole point of if they're good, there's just a lot that I have to do to her hair to prep her for set and just to make it easier for them to do her hair. And it got to the point where she's like, no, we're not doing that anymore because I don't like how they're treating me. And they need to learn how to deal with my hair texture. And I'm not going to make it easier for them. So there's certain things that she's like, we're not going to stretch my hair anymore. I'm going to leave it exactly how it grows out of my scalp. But that's also when I made the decision that I'm not letting anybody touch her hair because you're not going to know how to deal with it. So I'm really adamant on, you know, not, you know, letting other people style it and stuff like that. But I did have to learn that from her that we're not conforming. I think I was a little bit more lenient, not in straightening, but just making it a little easier to handle. And she was like, absolutely not. I could have easily put a crochet in her hair with looser curls. She was like, absolutely not. So there's a lot of things that she's like, I'm not willing to do that to make them feel better.
Good for you. Yeah, that's awesome.
It is.
That is really neat.
You.
That is really neat.
Thank you. Yeah.
On that note, we're going to take a little bit of a commercial break.
Okay, we're going to take a bit of a commercial break. Would you guys come back with us after commercial and talk with us some more?
Sure.
Okay. Well, guys, we're going to listen to a word from our sponsor.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back, people.
Welcome back, guys. And if you haven't downloaded if you guys haven't downloaded the Anchor.fm app, please do so and start making your own podcast today. So let's pick up, guys, where we left off.
All right. Since we've all been on lockdown due to the coronavirus, have you guys had any new hobbies or things that you picked up on?
Yes, definitely. So, we've been planting some plants, even though Mom killed one of them. We replanted the basil. We planted chives, basil, and parsley. But my mom killed the chives, but we planted the basil, and then the parsley is still growing somehow. And so we also have been cleaning out our house. We've been decluttering and reorganizing.
You gotta get on that.
We just threw away. Some dudes picked up our stuff, garbage from the garage.
Yeah, we filled up the whole back of a truck with stuff in the garage and finally decided to get rid of, like her stroller and her high chair and stuff like that.
Baby stuff.
Yeah, that we still had.
From yeah, and we also have been we're redoing my room. We painted my room. We just not a color, just white again, and we are gonna change the carpet into a tile. I'm gonna get a new bed. Just, in general, just going to be redoing my room.
That's going to be nice.
And?
Yeah, we do need to purge because I think I still have Gabriel's, water table. Remember those water tables? You buy them when they were, itty-bitty? We still have.
You still have the step stool that I had when I was a baby.
Yeah, we still have his baby step stool. So, yeah, we need to get on that.
Yeah, we had way too much stuff. I mean, we've lived in this house for 11 years, and when we moved in, there was stuff we had in the garage that we never unpacked to put in the house. I'm like, if we could live without it for 11 years, we don't need it.
That's true.
That's true.
You're right.
So we just had to get rid of it. We've also been
doing more videos. We have been doing my beauty series where basically I am just making sprays and toners for my face because, since I have time to fix my face, then, I get to fix my face. And so we've been doing those, and we've been doing some modeling with Celai. We've just been really irregular with our shooting dates. So we're planning on doing one today. Because, the drama and all that stuff. Anyway.
And we've been making soap?
Yeah, we've made soap.
Oh,
wow.
And we haven't made one in a while, but we'll probably make one later. But it's probably going to be coffee. And, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of new stuff that we haven't done before that we're doing.
Yeah, because we got
That's
time.
fun.
It does.
You guys sound like you're having, even though quarantine is kind of not a fun thing to do, you're having fun, you're making the best out of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Lots of TV.
Yeah, we've been sitting around just going, hey, we really need to do this. What's on Netflix?
Do it, yeah.
Yeah, we did that for a while, because that Tiger King was really addicting.
Yeah.
That I did not see that.
I still haven't seen that.
We still haven't seen it. I think it's still on.
Yeah, it's still on.
Yeah.
Yes,
well, we had to see it because I kept seeing all these memes and I didn't understand what they were saying. So I was like, fine, let me just watch it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember when we were watching something and we were like, and then the preview came on. We were like, what is this? We're not watching this. And then we just, all of a sudden we just started watching it.
We did.
Okay,
I fell for it, and then we got addicted to it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's getting added. That's another one on our list.
We've gotten most of the serious questions out of the way, so let's get into the fun round.
Oh, it's the fun round. You guys
Okay.
gotta like these questions.
Okay. Okay, first of all, what's your favorite city?
Wait, huh? Favorite city? I don't have a favorite city, actually.
You gotta
Really?
Pick one. Okay. Lagos? Is that a city? Is that a city? Oh, yeah, okay.
I don't even know.
Yeah. But you have to tell them where that is.
Where is it? It's in Africa. What country?
Nigeria.
Yeah, Nigeria.
Lagos.
Linda, what's your favorite Nigeria?
Yeah, Lagos, Nigeria. Mhm. Yeah.
Linda, what's your favorite city?
My favorite city would probably have to be either DC or Atlanta because my kids live there.
Oh.
Okay.
What about North Carolina? What about California? No, I'm your kid too.
I know, but you don't because I live with you. She's a hater.
When her brothers, when her siblings hear this, they're gonna have words for you, Sweet Pea. So I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. They're gonna be like, so I heard you've been talking junk.
Exactly. Invite us to
they
family
do
dinner.
that all day, every day.
If you had to pick between one food, would it be tacos or enchiladas?
It depends. It depends on the tacos, and it depends on the enchilada and who made the enchilada.
No,
Okay.
then you have to say what it depends on.
Okay, if it was, like those really good street tacos, and some bootleg enchiladas, then I'll go for tacos. And if it was soggy, hard shell tacos, like what you get from Taco Bell after you eat them the day after, or some good enchilada, then I'll pick the enchilada.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Linda? So it's up to you now. Tacos or enchiladas?
I would have to, if it's a street taco, I'm going to have to go with Celai. If it were a street taco, I would definitely, the ones like that come from Mexico that have the corn tortilla, the soft corn tortilla.
Mm-hmm.
With the meat, and they cut the meat up, and they have all the onions with the cilantro. I got to go with that kind of taco.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
That does.
Now I'm hungry
Again.
I haven't eaten.
I know.
What's your guys' favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Oh, I don't know. What's my favorite movie? I haven't watched the movie. I don't have one.
Mine is Black Panther.
Yeah, I like Black
I think there's another one.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
And I think before that, it was probably like Lion King. But the original, not the remake, I have to make that clear because the soundtrack on the first half of the new Lion King was bootleg. Yeah. I did not like the sound. I like the sound. Well, first off, because I'll tell you why. And there's a bunch of people that agree with me. Number one, they did not play Be Prepared by Scar, which to me was the best arrangement of the whole movie. Even though he's the villain, that was one of the best arrangements.
Okay, now I have to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
I like Lion King.
You have to
I think
turn
that was
up
my
the
favorite
bass.
movie.
Like if you listen to it in surround sound with the bass, oh my gosh, because I got the soundtrack to the original Lion King, and the way that sounds in the car, like when you have like the bass and everything, amazing. But I felt like my second best song was the I Can't Wait to Be King, but I felt like in the new version, Nala took over that.
Right.
Oh.
And in real life, the kid that sang I Can't Wait to Be, the real kid that sang it has an excellent voice, but I feel like they told him in the background, tone yourself down so that Nala can have this one, because that kid has an amazing voice, but you can't tell because he really played it mellow. He didn't fully sing it like the first version. But the second half of the movie, I loved it. The second half of the movie soundtrack, I loved it.
Right. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
I would like to make explosions. Yep. I like TNT. I played Minecraft.
Oh yeah, that's all I used to play.
I'm laughing because the last episode of Lounging with Celai, we asked that question, and we were so shocked. She was just like, I just have a thing with blowing things up, and her dad looked at her like, what? If you would have saw his face, he was like, what is your problem? And she was like, well, I just, I'd be playing Minecraft, and I just like to blow up mountains and stuff. I just like to do it. I don't know why.
And also, make houses because you need space to do it.
Mm-hmm. So see, there you go. There's a purpose for the TNT.
Yeah.
What about you, Linda? If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Okay, so her dad said flying, but I don't want to fly because I'm scared of heights and I can't see. It's not necessarily it's not time travel, but what is the one where you can just like snap your finger and you're in another location?
Teleportation.
Teleportation.
Yes, teleportation. Yeah. That's exactly. I'd be like, we're going to the beach today. Snap, and then we're there.
Yeah, I would love that.
I want to be able to stop time. What was that?
Stop time? That's pretty cool. I know. I think I want not telepathy. Or is it telepathy?
Yeah, to read people's minds.
Yeah.
It's telepathy.
Okay. I think I want to read people's minds. I don't know. Maybe not. I probably won't like what I'm seeing in their minds, but I just want to know what's in there.
Yeah, definitely would not. It's like, wait, what is it? What is that movie where the lady can hear what guys are thinking?
What women want. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it would be like.
Yeah, probably so. Probably. I'd be like, okay, take this away. I'm done.
Yeah.
What is the best gift that you've ever been given?
Best gift, Halloween. Oh. Does that include Christmas and my birthday?
It includes a gift.
Just a gift in general?
Yeah, just a gift in general.
My hoodies.
Her anime hoodies.
Look,
yeah, cool. She has an addiction to anime.
No, I'm just saying, I just like hoodies. Even though it's not the season for them, I just like them.
If you could only take 5 things to a desert island, what would they be?
It would be if I were to bring 5 things to a desert island.
Go ahead and say your phone. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Phone. A Wi-Fi thing. Wait. No, I'm not bringing my phone because it's gonna die anyway. Okay, maybe like a not a walkie-talkie. What are those called? Probably. What are they called?
Walkie-talkie.
Radio.
Oh, radio.
Like a where you could talk to it.
A 2-way radio, walkie-talkie thing.
Sure. Yeah, that. Sure. And a knife because you got to eat, and then you got to bring some blankets because you got to sleep.
Yeah.
Right.
And
you were being way too logical about it.
I know, that's the whole point. And maybe not a compass. You don't need that. Maybe like a boat.
Yes.
Just go ahead. Just go ahead and throw the whole yacht in there.
Yes.
A fully equipped yacht with chefs and a staff.
Yes.
Now that's how you get to a desert island.
It's actually all one thing.
Right.
If you put everything on the boat itself is just one thing.
There you go. I think there's only been 2 people, I think, so far that have ever said a boat.
Hey, one person said a helicopter.
Yeah, one person said a helicopter, and we were like, huh?
That would be
like, okay. Then you could just leave. I was like, I never would have thought about that.
Yeah.
Like, there was one riddle where they're like, when a pirate asks you what's your last wish when you're about to be thrown off the thing, and you just say, I wish to live.
There you go.
There we go.
You always can find a loophole. Or like the genie, your third wish should be 3 more wishes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Endless wishes.
Exactly.
Yeah, just be like,
What?
More wishes?
What is the best advice you've ever been given?
Oh. You know, I don't know. That's a hard question because
I talk a lot.
Yeah, you talk a lot, and like I can't remember.
But if it was the best advice, you would remember it.
Good.
Yes.
That's true.
My memories ain't that good, I know, but like I don't know. What's the best advice you've given me? What do you think? I don't know. Do you not remember?
Oh my! Wait. Then it's not good advice if you didn't remember it. I've done all this talking for nothing.
No, it's just because I
No.
don't remember.
Okay, what's the best lesson? What's the best lesson in life you've learned? Because that's the best advice.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's the same question.
I know.
That's something that I do not know.
Okay, so then
I'm sorry.
this is what we'll do. I was going to say, this is what we'll do. We'll have to have you on for a part 2, and then we'll ask you that same question. How's that?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
If you could change one thing about your journey so far, what would it be and why?
About my journey. Ooh, nothing that I know of. But no, I probably wouldn't change anything. I think it's actually going pretty well. I don't think probably took a little wrong turn, but then we got back on track. But that's about it. But no, nothing in particular that I know about.
Okay. I don't know about anything either. I mean, I feel like even the good and the bad are all like lessons, and they help.
Yeah, they help you move forward.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
True.
That's true.
Okay, well, I guess my last question for the day, what is next for the both of you? Like, what's next for this dynamic duo of mom and daughter? What can we look forward to seeing from you guys?
Well, we haven't really planned anything except for the UK for World Afro Day. But yeah, that's about it. We haven't really planned anything, but that's in September. We're just hoping that Corona is gone by then because we already bought tickets.
Yeah, I would just say in general more content. We're definitely focusing on creating more content for her platforms. I mean, we can't really do a lot of shooting, with photographers, but we can create our own content. So I think we had taken a break for like 9 months from her YouTube channel last year, and now I think we went from posting maybe once we started posting like once a week. Now we're like posting about 4 times a week.
Wow.
So definitely lots more content.
Okay. So where can people go to find you guys' content, like YouTube, Instagram? Should they just go to her website? Where can they connect with you guys?
I have my website, CelaiWest.com, and I have an Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest,
LinkedIn.
Yes, LinkedIn,
Tumblr.
And yes, I do have a TikTok, and they're all Celai West, spelled CELAI West.
Okay. Well, we will definitely. I'm going to bring you on LinkedIn, like when we get off.
All right. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you guys.
No problem. Thanks for having us.
And we will definitely have you back for part 2. So stay tuned,
yes,
guys.
Definitely.
She'll be back.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks to our special guest Celai and her mom Linda. It was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it too, and let us know what you think. and make sure to tune in next time. And until then, peace.
Yeah.